Year 9 Season 4 is bringing a rework to Sense, and here is what it is. So to begin with, their gadget, which is a device that rolls out little projectors which then displays a light blocking your vision, can now no longer be seen through by Warden, bulletproof cameras, Maestro's evil eyes, or even a friendly glass. That is because they are projectors, so they are different to smoke grenades, so Ubisoft are making that distinction, and now that means absolutely no piece of utility or no operator can see through Sense's walls. So you now have the confidence that when you throw down Sense's projectors, no one can see through them. As well as this, you now have the option to toggle them on and off. This means that you can pre-place all of them, and then when you're ready, turn them all on at once and go for your execute. The gadget timer will only deplete when it's active, so when you turn them off again, that timer will not go on. Here's an example on Theme Park about how useful this can actually be. So here we are on Theme Park, and if you're a long-time viewer of this channel, you may actually recognize the strat I'm doing, but we actually do it a bit differently now with these new changes to Sense. So, quick rundown, what we'd do is, we'd have this wall breached as the attackers, and this would be apply any pressure to anyone playing behind throne, as well as anyone trying to push split. As well as this, you'd also have someone taking maintenance. Again, this is to apply pressure to throne, and the whole point of this is you're trying to just push the defenders into playing into armory instead of throne. Now, what I would typically do is, I'd have an attacker over there with the diffuser and that wall breached and getting ready for a plan. With Sense, I would stand here, and it's going to be a little different than before. I'll show you how I've done it before. So you'd have the active gadget, and you throw it through the drone hole. Now, with the old projector setting, it would actually hit the wall, but now because there's less projectors than before, it does stop here, but it's fine, it still works the way we want it to. But typically, Sense would stay in Dragon, hold this angle, and just keep throwing down the ROUs if they need to. However, with this new ROU setting, to throw them whilst they're off, Sense can actually do this themselves, which is great if you're a solo queue player, or you just don't have a full stack. So what you're going to do, is you want to throw it to the drone hole as close as possible. And as you can see, it's going to deploy without being on, but it's going to deploy out. And another great thing you could do is if you wanted to, now, you could also pre-place one here, for example. And that will just start applying more walls around this corner. And you know what? For good time's sake, you could even just throw another one through here, because you'll see what happens is, pretend this wall is already breached, but we'll do it now. You have pressure from barrels over there, and you know that no one is in throne. And what you're going to do is, you're going to press B, and what you're going to see happen is all these walls are going to go up. Every single wall I just placed there has went up, and this is going to put Sense in a great position to go for a plan. Exactly as you can see, these are all up. But I'll turn them off again, whilst they still have a duration. As you can see, they're still here. Can't be shot. If you want to counter these, you either have to use explosives, mute jammers, or tuber out.